Kansas has lost 5 out of 6 coming in. Their one win was against Texas Tech by like 17 points. What kind of a team, like what do you look at when a team wins all their non-conference games like that and then goes on a stretch like this to start Big 12 play?
Don't really pay much attention to it. I've been saying this over and over, and you all get tired of saying it, hearing me say it, but I think with the exception of Baylor, there's going to be 16 other games that you go into and you feel like you got a great chance to win, and you go into it knowing that you got a great chance to lose them. Kansas has great balance. Their guard play is really good. Like a lot of teams, they're going to get up and pressure us and make us run our offense, and they just played Texas real tough on the road. So, it really is not going to matter who the opponent is. I think there is some difference in style of play a little bit in this league, but as far as game to game, you see the scores, you can't figure them out. And I think this is a year you better not keep trying to figure them out, whether it's a home game or a road game. So I know that's boring and not what people want to hear, but that's the league we are right now. And whether you look at the standings, where you look at overall record, where you look at statistics, you got 2 to 10 are just jammed in there together. And when the opportunity's in front of it, and especially when you play them twice. So it's important to play well at home, because you're going to end up going back there at some point. So hopefully that's the case with us tomorrow.
The team's found different ways to win games. How important is that in the grand scheme of things? Because, obviously some games have kind of been defensive slugfest, and others, like Texas Tech, you light it up. So.
Yeah, no, I think that's our team. The identity of our team is we don't have an identity, I guess. We play a lot of different people. We play a lot of different styles. Our kids have embraced us trying everything and anything to go into this game. We focus a lot on what the next game is, what the plan is, adjustments in personnel, adjustments in game plan, and then it comes down to, for us, don't turn the ball over, be a good scout and report defensive team, and try and make enough shots. And the games we've won, I think that's the formula. The games we've lost, one of those things has not gone well or more, and the result speaks for itself.
What's the biggest adjustment then for you going into this game?
I think this game will be a lot different than the other night. The other night, both teams I thought were good. We're good defensively, but we're not going to pressure each other. This game, they're going to get up into us. They're going to front the post. They're going to make every pass painful, and then off the bounce, they're going to be really good off the bounce. K-State pounded it inside on us, and now these guys are going to really try and beat us off the dribble, create offense, things like that. And that's where we've struggled in the past. We got to really be good at that, and look for ways to score. Do the things that we read in their defense. And we don't play a lot of teams in front of the post a lot, so we got to be smart about that. Again, the turnovers have been, when they're lower, I think we can score enough points to be in a lot of games, but for us, that's what's going to come down to.
How fit? Oh, go ahead.
Ray was able to play a lot of minutes the other night. Is that back getting better for her?
Yeah, it's a little better. I think that we're just going to fight this for a while. Yesterday was a walkthrough day. Our kids are pretty beat up, so today will be a short day. We're just going to kind of take it game to game. It kind of falls in line with everything else on our team. Sunday she could barely sit, let alone play. Plays 3 minutes, and for those of us that have bad backs, it depends on the day, the weather.
You're looking at John when you say that.
Yeah, exactly. John's been carrying a lot of us. He should have a bad back. But you just don't know. So the other night it felt really good for her, and she said she was loose. So it's just going to be how we handle it game to game and see what happens.
What are your thoughts on Lexi getting McDonald's All-American?
Oh, it's a great honor for her. Obviously, that's one of those things that you'll remember your whole life. When you're picked maybe for one of the most prestigious high school events there is, those kids grow up eating at McDonald's. Now she's a McDonald's All-American. That's something, there's only 24 people get, and you look at that list of names, it's a who's who of high school girls, seniors. Caitlin Clark, a kid from Iowa, made it. So it's a great thing that people in our region got honored for it. But it's a tribute to her work ethic. It's a tribute to her family. it's a great thing for our school, certainly for Iowa State too. And I think when I texted her, I said it's a great honor. Hopefully, it's the start of a great career moving forward. But it's a fun thing. Obviously, we're very proud of it. I think Marcus Pfizer is the only other basketball player to get that. So when you think about all the great players that have played here on the men's and the women's side, and you think about there's only been 2 that played in this game, I think it even speaks even more about that accomplishment. So it's a great honor for her. We're excited for it.
And then one more thing on Kansas. Are they more or less physical than K-State? Is it going to be more comparable to the games before?
Yeah, it'd be more comparable to like an Oklahoma State kind of situation where they're going to make the pass hard. K-State does a good job on scouting report defense. They use their size. They keep people in front of them, kind of like we do. But KU's, they're going to deny everywhere. They're going to make the pass hard. They're going to, like I said, they're going to front the post and make an entry hard. So we're back to normal Big 12 basketball, I guess, as far as trying to run your offense against a good defensive team.